I sit here and remember about that song, but if not, I began to think maybe about Job whenever he was going through his little trial. Not little trial, but it was big. I wonder what happened whenever Job finally saw that in one day, everything that he had and everything that he was going to have was gone right before his very eyes. And all of a sudden he found some loved ones that had gone on. And he found that his money had gone on. But I just wonder, there was quite a few chapters in Job, but it was like 18 chapters there where Job didn't hear from God. But I just wonder what Job was going through about that time whenever he couldn't see the very stars up above. He couldn't open up his eyes. He cursed the day he was born. He said that. He said that, and it was for so long he didn't hear from God. Oh, but he knew that God was alive. That's all he knew. That's all the Bible says. He knows that I know you're real. But all he had to do was, he said, but if not, God, I know you're okay. I know you're right. I know you got the wheel. I know you're okay. I know that you'll get me through this. And as he did, he never cursed God. He never did anything out of pocket. He never did anything wrong. Oh, but if not, you want to know how to get revival? Even if God doesn't send revival through the church. But if not, I'll keep serving him. Oh, if I could just remember maybe about that time, maybe when Paul was in the prison, maybe when Paul was down in there, nobody would come to visit him. Nobody was there. Paul was by himself. I just wonder what might have happened when he was by himself and God came down in there and did just put his hand upon him. And he said, God, you can get me out of prison, but if not, I'll still trust you. If you'll just still trust him tonight, he'll send revival to you. Oh, but if not, maybe it could be a family member that may go on in life. Oh, you could say, God, Lord, I know I don't want that person to go. Or maybe it could be a family member of any kind. And Lord, I don't want him to go, but if not, I'll still serve you. I'll still serve you. So just serve him tonight. But if not, if you don't, it'll be all right because there's a few out here that's wanting to serve anyway. But if you get in with the rest of us and just get a hold and get a head revival, it'll be okay because God says it'll be okay. But you got to make it in your heart, in your very life. But if not, God, I'll still serve you.
Yes, brother.